What's up, guys? Boy Benny. We all had a wild week at the Republican National Convention. We were there covering every second of it, but I will absolutely tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that the most memorable moment was not Hulk Hogan ripping open his shirt. It wasn't the selection of the vice president, and it was not our live where Eric Trump bombed Alina Habba and Vivek Ramaswamy. It was really fun. There's sparklers and everything and rap music. That was actually really cool. No, none of those compare to Corey Comperatore and his firefighter's uniform being brought on stage and embraced by President Trump, a man who literally took a bullet for Donald Trump, a bullet that should have never, ever been fired. And now, finally, of course, you give these families time to grieve. The family of Corey Comperatore has begun to speak out about the deadly shooting and also saying that they want justice for the people that allowed that shooting to happen. Yes! This is how you get actual change. These people are so unbelievably evil, and there needs to be a massive lawsuit against those who were responsible for the death of great Americans and the near on-TV live execution of a presidential candidate from somebody who should have never been allowed. Here you can see the shooter, literally full head and torso, wandering the rooftop, allowed to stalk and to scope out what was happening that day. A police officer, armed police officer, literally engaging him and then running the other direction. These officers, but I got to tell you, it's the Secret Service who deserve all the blame here. But these local officers who are put in this horrible position where they actually see the shooter and then run away, yeah, people need to answer for this. And the only way to do it is to get someone with standing, which is what it's called legally, to sue. And the people who have standing, who have been aggrieved, the aggrieved party, right, is the family who lost their beautiful father and firefighter and dad. This is a wonderful recap of the family's sufferings after the shooting, and the first time we've seen them on camera, done by the ABC local station in Pennsylvania, and it is beautiful. Let's start.
What happened?
When the shots rang out in Butler Township, one man immediately dove to protect his wife and daughters. Corey Comperatore put himself between the bullets and his family, and one of those 8 bullets fired struck Corey in the head. As America watched Secret Service scramble to protect former President Trump, Corey was taking his last breath.
He definitely was a hero. He saved his wife, he saved his child, and he was just the best guy. He was just the best.
1 month later, his widow, Helen Comperatore, decided to talk exclusively with Pittsburgh's Action News 4 about what happened that day and about the love of her life.
He was just a wonderful man, and I just want everybody to, try not to remember him as the man that was shot at the rally. Just try to remember Corey as, he was a great man that was a great father. He was a great husband.
Helen and Corey married 29 years ago. They were childhood sweethearts. They started dating as sophomores in high school.
It was Valentine's Day. Corey showed up at my house with a dozen of red roses. So we just started dating. I said, "Does this mean we're dating?" He said, "Yeah, I think so." I said, "Okay."
They eventually married and had 2 daughters, Allison and Kaylee. They were also at the rally with their parents that day. They said their dad was thrilled to be going to see Trump in person for the very first time.
What a beautiful family. His daughters speaking out. The first time we really heard this man's name was because his daughter spoke out on Facebook in a Facebook post talking about the spirit of her father and what they hope to protect about his legacy.
When the shots rang out, Cory yelled for them to get down, and as he pushed Allison out of the way, a bullet struck him.
What a
I
hero.
was
Ugh.
the one that my dad threw down. As he was throwing me down, that was when he was shot, and he ended up falling onto me. And I don't remember hearing any other shots. I don't remember feeling any other shots because, like, in that moment, I was just, like I said before, I was trying to take care of him. I was really confused when he was on me. And I had turned around I was like confused, and I went, "Dad." And when I turned is whenever he fell down, and that's when I started screaming, and I was instantly, like, I was trying to keep him from bleeding.
I started screaming, but in my head I kept saying, wake up, like this is a dream, wake up. And then you realize it's not a dream, and you feel like your whole world is just over.
Oh, it just rips your heart out. Oh, it just rips your heart out. I mean, I watched this moment live. It's without question the most powerful moment of the RNC. I know that it wouldn't have been allowed to happen, obviously, without the blessing of the family. If the family felt some type of personal animus or anger towards Trump, they would not have allowed this. President Trump walking over, embracing and kissing the fireman's helmet and jacket of Corey Comperatore. What does his family think about that?
Fire chief. He loved his 2 rambunctious Doberman pinschers. But his passion was bass fishing, and she shared with us his favorite fishing spot, a place they went every weekend together, even in the rain.
His answer always was, well, the fish are wet, they don't care.
But they told me most of all, he was the best girl dad.
He would put my hair in braids if I wanted my hair in braids. And when I was doing competitive cheer, he was the cool dad because he could do back handsprings. So, and as soon as everybody got wind of that, it was, you know, he had all these little girls begging him to go up and do these back handsprings on the tumble track.
Cory's firefighter gear was displayed at the Republican National Convention, which was a special honor.
That was an honor. That was a big honor. Yeah, that was a big honor. I'll tell you why. All day at the rally, my husband kept saying, he's going to call me up on stage. You're going to hear him. He's going to say, Cory, come on up here. Cory, get up here. He was just joking, you know, obviously, but he kept saying that. You're going to get up. You know, he's going to call me up on stage. And we were all like, there's his moment. He's up on stage. So, yeah, he got his moment on stage.
Ah! It's hard to watch that. Will any justice come to this family? People have donated. We've donated. People have donated. I think tens of millions to this family and the other victims. But who cares, really? It's good. But who cares? I mean, President Trump whipped out $1 million check on stage. That won't ever bring back their father. So, well, good as money, right? You can't take it with you. But you can avenge the people who are responsible for Corey Comperatore, girl dad, dog lover, fisher, patriot, firefighter, incredible service member to his community. You can avenge him by suing the literal hell out of the federal agencies that allowed for him for such a insecure event to go on, that a gunman could actually open fire on this rally. You could sue them into the Stone Age, and I hope they do. Where's the legal fund? I'll donate. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The family saying they have a lawyer, and they're going to sue.
GoFundMe has raised millions of dollars for the family, but as grateful as Helen is for the money and the support, she knows it will never bring Cory back.
I talk to him anyway, and the only thing that ever comes out of my mouth is, I'm sorry this happened to you. But I know he would want me to get to the bottom of it. I know he would.
To get answers to what happened, she's hired an attorney to help her find answers and get justice.
I want justice for my husband, and I'm going to get it.
They specifically want answers from security at the rally.
I just want them to know that I really think my dad's blood is on their hands, and I hope they wake up every day thinking about what they took from our family, because we have to wake up every day and see that image of our father in our head. And no child should ever have to see that.
Michelle Wright, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Good for you. Action News 4, ABC, for telling this story. It's really powerful. I hope that this family is able to get everything. I hope they're able to sue the Secret Service into the Stone Age, into oblivion. Maybe this is why the FBI is trying to cover up all the evidence. Look at this shooter's body's gone. Congressman uncovers disturbing fact that the FBI went scorched earth and got rid of all the evidence. Maybe this is why. Because they know the lawsuits are coming. I did want to put up one final thing, which is there are fundraisers for these families, for Corey Comperatore. And I hope that you get an opportunity to donate yourself. I hope that they make a legal fundraiser where I can donate to that as well, where I can help with their legal bills to get to the bottom of this, to hold those people accountable. Yeah. This is how you actually create change. You destroy these people. Godspeed. Let us know how we can help here. It's your boy Benny. See ya. Justice for Cory Comperatore.